when God does speak, there's really something. And most of the time, guys, ito pong nangyayari, when God speak to us, especially if we don't experience this yet, we doubted it. Tama? Nagda-doubt tayo. Yun yung unang parang hadlang. Sino dito ang kagaya nito? Ako lang ba? So most of the time, we doubt it. And then we overthink on it. And then what happened? We minimize, nililiit po natin yung voice. And convince ourselves, tama? Na, oh, this is just me talking. And I'll tell you something. Because we turn down or minimize the voice of the Holy Spirit, nakagagawan din po natin. You know what? The Holy Spirit began to be quieter, yung paliit ng paliit yung boses. And on the next time, when God speaks, di ba sabi ko, it's a still, small voice. And you know, pag we minimize it, pinaliit mo yung boses by doubting, oh, is this really me? Or is this really the voice of the Holy Spirit? Or is just me fabricating or gumagawa lang ako ng kwento? Okay? So that means you are minimizing the voice of the Holy Spirit. And when God speaks the second time, when He speaks and we don't obey, okay? That voice will become smaller and smaller until you will not hear anything because ikaw mismo ang nag-mute. You muted it. You muted the Holy Spirit. Again, just like your phone or your computer. Even if your computer is on, naka-on, okay? But you turn off the voice. Ano pang mangyayari? Meaning it's muted. And so, no matter how you wish to hear any music, even if your computer is playing, but it's because it's muted by you, then you cannot hear any sound or voice, not until you click unmute. Kukuha natin. Ganun po ang Holy Spirit. Nagsalita sa'yo, hindi mo pinakinggan first time. Nagsalita ulit, hindi mo pinakinggan. The third time, di na yan magsasalita. You muted it. Nakukuha natin. So, same with the Holy Spirit. Every time we disobey the voice, okay? Narinig mo, but you disobey. You did not do it. You did not follow the voice of the Holy Spirit. Amazingly, ini-imagine ko po ito, that even if you scream in front of your laptop, if you put it into mute, not until you do action na i-unmute mo siya, kahit magsasayaw ka dyan, you scream, wala kang maririnig. But it's on. Tama ba ako, Kuya Harvey? Amen? And ito po yung nakakalungkot dito. You will not hear the voice of the Holy Spirit anymore. Pag di natin siya matutunan na sundin. Okay? Again, it's the same thing as we try to follow someone in the highway. I'll explain to you what I've seen habang ginagawa ko po ito. We are following Brother David and Sister Phoebes on the road, okay? So, the more that Brother David gets farther and farther, what happened after about 5 or 10 minutes, palayo siya ng palayo, but he is still on that same road, okay? So, ang nangyayari, you have the tendency to stop seeing the one you are following. Why? It's not because they are not on the road anymore, but the distance is so far, ang layo na ng distansya, but they are on that same road. Nakukuha natin, the distance between you and the one you are following is getting farther and farther. Therefore, guys, obedience is the price of friendship with the Holy Spirit. Pag-uobey pa rin. Kaya let's stop doing religion. Maawa tayo sa mga sarili natin. Let's practice this. Put it into practice. Make it as our lifestyle. Para mas magaan po ang buhay. Amen. Ito mga pampalago. So my brothers and my sisters in the Lord, the heart of the matter here about these things that we are discussing is not about hearing from the Holy Spirit, but it is all about the heading on the Holy Spirit. You take heed, you obey Him when you hear Him.